Okay, let me stop before my husband comes in here and slaps me. Um, he was like, "What you doing? Dancing online?" No, I wasn't dancing. I had an itch on my back. How's everybody doing? It is so dark in here. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's so dark in here. 1 minute. Let me try to fix. Let's try to do the fixings. Is that better? It's a little bit lighter. Okay, cool. That's better. All right. Right. So let me look at your guys' comments. Okay. All right. Let's go, Brendan. Oh, no politics today. No politics today. Wait a minute. Are we gonna do politics? We might do a little bit of politics, just a little bit. Fire dances, yeah, right. Thank you, though. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. I haven't seen you guys in 2 days. It's been a long time, so I missed you all. So welcome back. Welcome back. Right. You do like the intro? That's from Groove Master, the one who was here on Saturday. That's his music. So if you like that, that's from him. Hi, Larry. Hello, Boa. Hello, Zilich. Hello, American Patriot. Hello, Bad Brother. Hi, Frost. Hello, Shadow. Hi, Thomas. Hello, everybody. Hello, Yakub. Hello, 11. Bravo. Hello, welcome. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Fionn. Hi, Keela. Hi, Mr. Renegade. All right, guys, let's begin. Enough of the hellos and the goodbyes. Let's begin. Have you guys ever had these things, these like Fig Newton thingies? They are so good. Oh my God. All right. Right. So the title of this show, of this live stream, it's not really a show per se. The title of this live stream is called "There's Nothing New Under the Sun." Yes, exactly. Fake news. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fake. Yeah, fake. So anyway, Frost said, "Why do you have to stream every time it's my bedtime?" Because I'm a night owl. I cannot. Morning. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't really wake up properly until the sun goes down. The moon is my sun. You know what I mean? You can ask my husband. Ask my husband. That's just me. Like when the moon comes out, my eyes dilate all of a sudden. I don't know what happens to me, but my eyes dilate and I get energy. It's just the way it is. You know, the sun comes out, I want to go to sleep. I'm irritated. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I'm mean. The sun comes out, I'm like, you know how you start hissing? Yeah, that's me when the sun comes out. But the moon comes out, my eyes dilate, and I get, yeah, it's a bit of a problem, actually. It's a bit of a problem. Hi, Tim. Zealish says, I'm an early bird. Ooh, I don't like you. If you're an early bird, I don't like you. I just don't. Because you feel like you're an overachiever, but you're really not. Just because you do things early doesn't make you better than me. Because truthfully, I get all of my things done at night. So my stuff might be done before you even wake up because I've been up all night doing my stuff. I hate people who think, oh, I wake up early, I'm better than everyone. Oh, I wake up early, look at me, I'm so productive. No, that doesn't make you better than anyone because I do all of my things at night. Just because I wake up at 11 at the crack of 11 a.m. Just because I wake up at the crack of 11 a.m. does not make me lazy. So anyway, because I am a hard worker. I really am. I do most of my house cleaning at night. I do everything at night, at laundry, everything. Mostly I do it at night. The only thing I can't do at night is vacuuming, mopping, organizing. I can't do that at night because it requires way too much noise. And, you know, the family gets upset. So, but nighttime, everything else, that I'm busy. I'm busy at night. I'm cleaning the bathroom. It's 12:30 a.m. What is Amira doing? Oh, she's cleaning the bathroom on all hands and knees, and they're cleaning the bathroom. Yes, yes. By the time you wake up, everything is going to be spick and span, and you're going to wonder, how did that happen? Your wife was up all night. Yeah. So anyway, right, fake news. It's like early birds are overrated. I hate that. I hate people who think, oh, just because they wake up early that they're so amazing. I heard someone say once, I believe it was like one of those motivation speakers. They're like, wake up at 5 a.m., get yourself a great routine, wake up and exercise. As soon as you wake up, just go to sleep with your gym clothes on. Go to sleep with your gym clothes on. I'm like, huh? Do the what now? Okay. Do that in my house. Do that in my house. Go to sleep in your outside clothes in my house. See what happened to you. See what happened. Because I can't do that. And then the motivational speaker says, people who wake up early tend to be more motivated and they get more done and so on and so forth. I'm like, no, 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 no. That's not true for everyone. That's just not true. What's the problem with doing things at night? Us as Arabs, I'll give you guys a quick thing. Arabs, we tend to be night people. Arabs, we worship the moon. Not worship the moon literally, but we love the moon. We have a sick obsession with the moon. Just like we have that sick obsession with big eyes, we have a sick obsession with the moon as well. So Arabs, we love the moon. Ramadan is all about the moon. During Ramadan, everything closes during the daytime. So Arabs are up all night until the break of dawn, and then we go to bed around dawn. So this is part of my culture, is part of our natural circadian rhythm. Is that what it's called? Circadian rhythm is my natural, that's my race. Like it's in my blood to be up at night. We're up all night. Desert people tend to be night people anyway, just because the daytime is too hot to do anything. So for centuries, our people have been used to doing things at night. We're most active at night because that's the only time that temperatures are livable. Let's just say that. That's the only time that you're not going to fry every time, So, yeah, this is part of the reason why I'm a night owl. A lot of Arabs tend to be, and this is the reason why. We have centuries of that built up into our genetics, our bloodline. Centuries of waking up at night to do things. So, hi, Teddy. Old Blindy said, early worm gets eaten. Late worm is a boss with the birds full and sleeping. What is the saying? The early bird gets the worm. I'm like, yeah, you screw that worm. Okay. If I'm going to be an early bird, I'm not going to be an early bird, first of all. By the time I wake up, the humans are going to be making barbecue and everything else. I didn't want that early worm from the beginning anyway. I want the barbecue when the humans wake up. That's what I'm looking for. Super Suka says, maybe my noisy neighbor is up. Yeah, they might be. We have a noisy neighbor that's up all night. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if they like keeping you up all night, walking around. See, that's the reason why you need to buy a house. Apartment life is not it. It's just not it. Right, exactly. Okay. I want to talk to you all about something. So the title is that there is nothing new under the sun. The picture that I put up was a person of color standing in front of the rainbow flag, correct? So this person of color, wait a minute, since people like to be called persons of color or people of color, am I then allowed to call them colored folk? Can I call them colored people? The coloreds? Am I allowed to say that? Because isn't that the same thing? People of color, person of color, colored folk, colored people. And tell me, they said people of color. I'm just switching around to colored people, right? The coloreds. I'm going to do, all right. I had a colored chick in front of this rainbow flag, right? And so this colored woman is in front of this rainbow flag, and she's so proud. She's holding it up with all her heart, what is it called? Heart, soul, and might, holding up a rainbow flag, and she's so proud. The reason I said that there's nothing new under the sun is because a lot of these people, have you guys noticed that a lot of these I think we're too early in the stream for me to say certain words, but a lot of these people who like other people of the same plumbing as themselves, a lot of those people, they tend to say conservatives are old style. You guys are old school. You guys need to get with the times. This is progressive. We're progressive. We're the future. Times are changing. Stop living in the past. You guys, all of your ideas and your ideology is antiquated. All of that stuff is antiquated. You need to join the new times. This is the new. This is the progression. This is what is said constantly to conservatives, to people who are religious, to people who, let's be real, who have logical common sense. That's what's said to us, is that we need to get with the times. It is progressive. You're antiquated. You're old. There's nothing new under the sun. These people, what they're doing is basically trying to make something new. This is the reason, I've just figured it out, guys. This is the reason why they have these Z's and Zers and all of these new names and so on, because they're trying so hard to make something that's never been heard of. When the truth is, gayness, being gay, being freaky, being a freak, being gay, being dirty in bed, being a person with no standards of who you have sex with, you'll have sex with anything that comes along, which is basically being a pansexual, right? They say pansexual is one, it's not like being a bisexual, because bisexual just has sex with females and males, but pansexual has sex no matter what the gender is of the other person. Pansexual just means you don't have any standards and you'll have sex with anything that comes along as long as it arouses you enough. So these people are nothing new. You don't think that there were people 200 years ago who would have sex with anything that came across their path? You don't think that that's something that has always existed? These people feel so strange and so new. They're like, I am so new. I am so innovative. Look what I do. We're going to name it a pansexual. When in truth, you're just a sexual deviant. You're just a person with no sexual standards at all. You'll just take whatever comes your way. That doesn't make you special. So all of these things that I've seen, where all of these groups, these demisexual, or what is it called? Demigender, whatever it is. They're making every sexuality into a gender class in order to make themselves feel like they're doing something. All of the new studies that you guys see in colleges today, in universities, unfortunately, this has reached the academic level, and there's nothing academic about it. But this has reached an academic level where you have people who are going into schools, universities, colleges, and telling children, students, you could say, telling students that what their parents are saying is antiquated, it's not real, it's old, they don't know. We're teaching you something new. Let me tell you about yourself. You may have a penis, but that doesn't mean that you're a boy. It doesn't mean that you're a boy. Let me give you the equivalent to that legally. The legal equivalent to that is this. Now, this is a phrase that I love for a law firm. Law firm. This is our law firm. Our law firm's logo is this. Just because you did it doesn't make you guilty. Just because you did it doesn't make you guilty. Now, we know the logical, we know the logic behind that, okay? Now, this is the same thing that they're telling to students. Just because you have a penis doesn't make you a male. It doesn't mean that you're a boy. See, we have found that there's new genders out there. This new gender, and this new gender is attached to your sexuality. And your sexuality, well, that's not really attached to sex, because sex doesn't really exist at this point, right? It's such a convoluted, anyway. There's nothing new under the sun. All the things that we see today, and I'm young. I'm a young person, which many of you guys in the chat are as well. Shadow is the youngest out of all of us. Us young people, how is it that, this is why I feel like I'm old. This is why I feel that I'm an old soul. Why is it that I can see these things that they're trying to teach me, and I can understand that everything that exists today has already existed before, except technology, modern technology. But when it comes to things of humans, when it comes to all of the things that we do, all of the things, our actions, our desires, our deviance, all of the things that we do today have already been done time and time again, over and over again. In fact, they've been done better than how we do it today. But yet, I am supposed to believe that what we are seeing today with these new studies and these people, all of these people are just sociologists. They're just sociologists, and all that they're doing is a very big sociology experiment. Does that make sense? Like a social experiment. That's all that they're actually doing. So we're participating in this huge social experiment regarding sex and sexual deviance and all of these things. This rainbow flag, it's not going to stop. They haven't stopped adding things to that since its conception, right? They're adding race to that. This is the most offensive part. The new rainbow flag had black and brown stripes added to it because I guess sexuality is not enough. So they need to represent blacks and browns in gayness at the same time, but you don't see. I'm just, all right. Let me hear what you guys are saying first before I continue. Fake says, what's happening now is just Woodstock, but with the internet. Guys, what do you agree? I agree. I agree. Amira is thinking about the Roman Empire. Well, there are many similarities between us and them right now, don't you think? Birthing persons and non-birthing persons. Get in the naughty corner. Get in the naughty corner. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Carrie, I'm joking. Carrie, don't make me hurt you. No, I'm joking. Larry says they want to use us to further legitimize their movement. I wonder, now tell me if I'm wrong. Now, I'm just thinking with you guys right now. I swear, I haven't even thought about this. We're just doing this together. Honestly, we're doing this thinking just together. I wonder if, when you speak about using us to legitimize their movement, I wonder if this is why they use the Democrat Party to legitimize all of this, liberal stuff, because they know that the majority of people who vote Democrat, well, not even the majority, I would say a good portion of the people who vote Democrat today are suffering through an identity crisis. A lot of them have a huge identity crisis, whereas they want to be seen as something. Most Democrats that I know want to be seen as something. They want to be seen as the saviors. They want to be seen as good people, as people that are caring and giving and charitable and so on and so forth. But they're actually in their core not. But they want to be seen that way because some people do struggle with that need to be loved or need to be liked feeling. Am I going too far? Are you guys hearing me? And I believe that this is why we see a lot of this in the liberalism, where it's people who don't really believe what they're saying per se, but they would rather be in a group and be accepted in said group than not. Or if they can't be accepted into a group, they'll make a new group, a new special group, a more special group, as they call it. Like, I can't be identified as a gay anymore. I need to be identified as a gay who also loves peanuts. Does that make sense? Because you have these weird categories that they're making, and it's like, I don't even want to be identified as a man or woman anymore. I want to be identified as a pecan or a pelican, not pecan, as a pelican with a stick and balls. I want to be a pelican with a stick and balls and lactate at the same time. You guys have seen that, right? There's men out there doing these treatments to lactate. Okay. Anyway, this is why I said the left, or the liberalism is the party of the mentally insane, the mentally unwell, the people who I would say that they know the truth, but they just don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm coming to a point where my brain is not happy with me. Once I go past this point, my brain gets very not happy with me because it's too idiotic. It's too idiotic, and my brain starts to not catch up with the idiocy. How do you say it? Idiocy? I always say idiocracy, but I know that's not the right word, right? I identify as a lactating stick insect. Okay. All right. You have fun with that. It says, why do they want that? Oh, right, to feel special. I know. And we used to laugh all the time about the snowflakes. Remember back in like 2020? Snowflakes, the term snowflake was used, oh my God, way too much back in 2020. And now we're like, it is really true. Everybody wants to be a special snowflake. You know how they say snowflakes don't have, uh, every snowflake is special, every snowflake is different. This is, oh my God. I identify as a rainbow howler monkey. Have you heard the sounds that howler monkeys make? I used to live in Honduras, and in Honduras, we could hear them. We could hear the howlers, the howler monkeys. Those things are scary. In the middle of the night, that's the last thing you want to hear, especially like a person like me who's scared of everything. Like when it comes to animals and stuff, I can't. Nope, nope. If it has wings, no. I can't stand flies. I would say flies are my worst enemy when it comes to animals or insects. I can't stand a fly because all I know is that flies, they land on poop and then they land on your food. You know the worst thing about flies? Flies throw up on their food before they eat it, before they digest it. So every time a fly lands on your food at a picnic, birthday party, barbecue, what have you, that fly is depositing its vomit on your food before it eats it. So all of those people say, oh, it's just flies, just swat them away. No, they've already put their vomit on your food. And then you turn around and eat after flies have landed on your food. It's disgusting. Because also I know about flies. I know that you guys, tell me this. Have you guys not seen flies go like this? That irritates me so bad. I just want to, ooh. It makes me so mad. They land on things and they're like, I'm like, what are you doing this for? We're not sharing this food. What are you, what? You think me and you are sharing? What is this, a rub-a-dub-dub, everybody? No, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's like they're cleaning their hands like, oh, this food is going to be good. No, it's not. I'm about to kill you. Okay, I'm sorry. I went way too far with the fly stuff. Okay, let's go to a topic. I'm sorry, guys. I just get really triggered when it comes to flies. And oh, my husband gave me food. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. I love you long time, honey. Oh yes, very nice. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, that is so good. Ooh, thank you, honey. All right, sorry guys. He brought me some chicken. Mm, mm. He's barbecuing. Mm. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. One moment. Mm. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. All right, let's get back. No, not KFC. We don't eat that. Mm-mm. This is home. Only home food. You prefer fish? I get tired of eating fish. I cannot eat fish every day. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot eat fish every day. Like, I don't understand pescatarians. I don't get it. Mm. Make sure no flies on it. I know, right? Okay, are you guys ready? All right, so let's begin. So Larry sent me a list, and I'm going to pull it up right now. All right, here we go. Because first of all, we didn't even finish the one from yesterday, but there's so much stuff to talk about with you guys today, and I want to watch a video with you all, if you guys don't mind. There's a police video that I would like to watch with you all before, So we'll do this, and then I'll go to the police video. So here we go. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, here we go. All right, are you guys ready? In the news. The White House alters a transcript of Biden's speech implying that Blacks, veterans, and Latinos do not have high school diplomas. Larry briefly mentioned this yesterday, but I didn't read the article to it, so let me give it to you right now. President Biden reportedly made this gaffe during a speech in Maryland while speaking on the economy at a community college in Largo, Maryland. Biden claimed to have made corporations, quote unquote, pay their fair share and that he created 13 million jobs. Then Biden said it, and I quote, "We've seen record lows in the unemployment, particularly, and I've focused on this my whole career, particularly for African Americans and Hispanic workers and veterans, you know, the workers without high school diplomas." I'm sorry, the what now? Let me say that one more time. He said, "We've seen record lows in the unemployment, particularly, and I focused on this my whole career, particularly for African Americans and Hispanic workers and veterans, you know, the workers without high school diplomas." I knew I said that right the first time. Wow. The article continues like this. It says, "Seeing as how the White House has published his previous speeches with pauses like and their removal of this comment that he made about minorities and veterans during his speech is reportedly unusual." So they removed it. They removed what he said. Oh my gosh. Guys, you know the problem is Blacks will continue to vote for him. Anything is better than racist Trump, I guess. Right. The next article I'll give you guys is about the border. Border Patrol filmed releasing illegal aliens into San Diego, telling them that they can go, and I quote, "wherever they want." Hundreds of illegal aliens from China and Pakistan were released into the country and given free rein to roam anywhere they please by the Border Patrol between the US and Mexico border. The city is already struggling to deal with the surge of illegals in the area. As of this week, there have been 7,000 illegal crossings into America through this border. Similar releases were done in Arizona as well, with 2,000 crossings per day. Biden's lax policies are being blamed for this crisis, with shelters being overwhelmed with asylum seekers, so-called asylum seekers, I'm going to put that in quotations. Illegal aliens that aren't accepted into a shelter are dumped on the street to fend for themselves. But what do Democrats say? Democrats say there's room for everyone. Let them in. There's room for everyone. We have plenty of space here. Why can't they come? We'll take everyone. We'll take the poor, the sick, the hungry, and tired. Remember? Next, two Democrat lawmakers want to smack New Yorkers with quote unquote migrant taxes after angry New Yorkers confront AOC and other Democrats. During an interview with a news outlet, two Democrat lawmakers said that the new taxes on citizens were quote unquote on the table. State Senator Julia Salazar said we should increase taxes because it is economically just policy to offset all costs for our state to function. Oh boy. She went on to say that even if the state wasn't being flooded with illegal aliens seeking asylum, she would still want the wealthy to pay their fair share of taxes. Her comrade, Senator Jabari Bisport, echoed Salazar's statement, saying that the rich should pay more taxes. This new push for higher taxes is likely in response to Mayor Eric Adams' order that all city agencies slash spending by 5% and possibly up to 15% in the future to help accommodate with the surge of illegal immigrants, or as I like to call them, illegal aliens. It should be noted that Socialist Democrat Assemblywoman Jessica Gonzalez Rojas publicly offered shelter to illegals in her district during a Zoom call with lawmakers last year, but this has yet to be followed through with. She has not followed through on her pledge with that, and you know she won't. You know she won't. She said that to have a soundbite to make it seem like she's so amazing and so giving and so caring. But the truth is, that's not. There's nothing. Nothing's going to come of that. We already know. Come on. Are you guys ready to be angry? Do you guys want to be angry a little bit? Here we go. I have something for you guys to be angry about. Get ready? Everybody grab a pillow to punch. Grab your wife. I'm just joking. I'm joking. But grab a pillow to punch. Grab something, sit your cousin that you don't like next to you. There's going to be a few lamps being thrown right now and a few other things because I get mad about these kind of things too. So I think I need a pillow. I'm going to get a pillow. Yeah, I'll just use one of these. Yep. I'm going to need it. Here we go. Let's get comfortable. Oklahoma elementary school under pressure to fire a new school principal discovered to be a drag queen that was charged of possessing cheese pizza. If you guys don't know what cheese pizza is, look it up online. Think about things that starts with a C. 2 words, one starts with a C, the next one starts with a P. So, I'm already getting... All right, here we go. Shane Merman was charged with possession of some kind of graphic material over 20 years ago, but the charges were dropped because it could not be proven that those depicted were minors. He was reportedly a teacher at the time and resigned before coming back years later. District officials were firmly behind Merman and have endorsed his leadership. In fact, they released a statement in support of Merman and are, quote, very excited about his vision for John Glenn and the community. Merman has attended Drag Book Vision for John Glenn and the community. So I guess Drag Book Vision is actually a reading event for children. So he's attended this drag book reading event for children and applied to become a church minister in 2014. How are these people alive? How are they alive? That's the strangest thing. I wonder how these people are still breathing because let this be around my child. Oh boy. I almost sound like one of those African scammers. Like what, why are you doing this? Like, oh my gosh. All right. So this person, Merman, was, he was a new school principal. He's a drag queen. He possesses cheese pizza. I'm just going to say it. Pornography of the minor type. Let's just say that. He possesses pornography of the minor type. And he's around children all the time because that's how safe our schools are. See? Our schools are so safe that they think that having this piece of work as a drag queen reading books to children is yeah. So, you guys want to take a comfort break? Yes, I do need to pray. You guys want to take a comfort break? Because I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad, guys. Sorry about that. I'm getting a headache. Another reason to skip school. Another reason to homeschool. What? Like what? Why are you gay? I love the African accent. I love it so much. Like what? Because they always stutter on the first few words. Like what? Why are you gay? I feel you. I think you guys do. I think this group is a solid group of people. And I think we all would do about the same thing. I think the group of us, I think we would all sit in a nice circle and have fun with people like that. That's what I think. If you guys are the type of people that I think you are, and I am the type of person you think I am, I think we would have a grand old time with people like that. People who like to play with children and diddle with children. I think we're the type of people who would sit in a little campfire group and have a just grand old time. Let's move on. Yes, exactly. Why are you gay? Exactly. All right. Let's uh let's move on. No, I'm not gonna do that one because that's okay. All right, I think we're just about ready now. Yeah, we're ready. Oh, there's one more story here. One more. All right, here we go. This is the last one, and then we'll move on to videos. So here we go. White House advisor struggles to explain Joe Biden's September 11th lie. A red-faced John Kirby stumbled his way through a question about Joe Biden's lies during a press conference on Wednesday. That was last Wednesday. On Monday, Biden claimed that he was at ground zero the day after the September 11th attacks. He also claimed that he saw the Pittsburgh Bridge collapse and that his his grandfather died in the hospital days before his birth. He also claimed that he was marching with Dr. Martin Luther King, and that he was a proud supporter of the Black civil rights movement. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you guys see what I'm saying about the identity crisis? This is a prime example. So Joe Biden, with all the lies about all of these things that he supposedly did, all of these things to make himself look like he's compassionate or that he understands, or he's down with the cause. Kamala Harris did the same thing. Heels Up Harris, who likes to use her heels, she likes to wear her heels as earrings. You guys get what I'm saying when I say that. She likes to wear her heels as earrings, but she also did the same thing, claiming how she's so Black and how she celebrated Kwanzaa all her life. These people struggle with identity crisis and identity crisis. They really want to be seen as good. All of these people, have you guys noticed that the majority of people who claim that they're good are actually the most trash people you ever meet? Example, when a person gets into trouble or something like that, they always say, I'm a good person. I've never been in trouble. I'm just such a good person. Everybody loves me. I've never had an enemy. No one's ever disliked me. I've always been liked all my life. These are the main people that you need to worry about, because these are the people who will do anything and say anything to keep up a false image. Anyway, Kamala is a chameleon. She's not Black. She's not Black. That's for sure. Do you guys see her? Do you guys see her today? She actually painted her hair even more blonde. Like, she painted her hair lighter. She's not Black. And I'm not saying she's not Black because she painted her hair. I'm saying she's not Black because she's not Black. She's Indian. Her mother is Indian. She came from an Indian woman. Her father's Jamaican, but barely. He's light, bright, darn near white. Kamala is not Black. She's Indian and Jamaican. That's not anyway. Camel Head performed an honorable service with her heels on. Oh. Alrighty then. Larry? Get it together. Get it together, Larry. She'll turn Black before the election, or she'll have something else. But anyway, I'll stop. Astaghfirullah. I need to get it together. I have got to stop this. You guys are bringing the bad part of me out. What are you guys doing? Just like Meghan Markle? Well, Meghan Markle. So what is the qualification to be Black today? All the Black people in the chat. What is the standard qualification for someone to be Black? I'll wait. Because from what I've seen, these people who have just the slightest bit of possible African ancestry, they're allowed to claim black, and the black community accepts them with open arms. See, Arabs, Asians, Indians, anyone else, Persians, we don't do that. Whites, no other group does that, where you just have the slightest bit and we're like, oh, welcome, my brother, welcome, brother, welcome. Tal, Habibi. No, we don't do that. And I don't know any whites that do that either. Oh, you have the one drop of whites. Well, welcome to the family, Joseph. I just don't see any other races do that. But you see black people, one drop of black, and they're like, Mommy Africa is your home. Mommy Africa, you belong with us. I don't get it. So what is the qualification? Black people in the chat. What makes a person black? Is it that they lived in the culture? Is it that both parents have to be black? Is it that the father has to be black? Or is it that the mother has to be black? Like, what is it? Larry says it's the one drop rule, but that doesn't, that, I understand what you're saying, but that is not, that's not a real thing. You know, I understand that back in American history, they said if you have one drop of black in you, then you'll be classified as black. But that was only because they didn't want to, they wanted to separate between whites and, you know, pure whites and others. But I don't, everybody knows that in real life, race doesn't work that way. Real life, you're not one race because you have one drop of them in you. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. In America, your father has to be black. Okay, so if your father is black, then really? To be considered legally black. So that would make Kamala kind of black? Not really, though. I don't know anyone who asked that. Well, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I ask all the questions. I ask everything. I am so curious. And this is me as an Arab living in America. I ask all the questions because some of this stuff doesn't make sense. You Americans, you guys don't make sense. But like I said, no other race does that. No other race says if you have one drop of Arab blood, then you're Arab. No. You have one drop of Asian blood all of a sudden? No. We never have that. Super Suka said the qualifier is if you are hard to see in the dark. Go to the naughty corner. Go to the racist corner. We're gonna have a naughty corner and a racism corner. Go to the racist corner. We identify as Arab. You guys are all Arab in my book. In my book, this whole group, you guys are all like bona fide Arabs with me. Want to know why? Because here in this group, it's about culture. Like, Arab is not really a race. You guys know that. Arab is not a race. It's a culture. So we have black Arabs, we have white Arabs, we have Asian Arabs. Not Asian Arabs, you could say, but like you're Asian Arabs. Like the Turkish, the Uzbekis, the Azerbaijani. They're still kind of Arab in a way. So Arab is a culture, and that's why I say North Africans are Arab. There's some African Arabs. There's Middle Eastern Arabs, which is like, you know, where it came from. But yeah, Arab is a culture. It's not really a. You guys saw on Saturday when Groove Master came on the channel as a guest, and he was speaking. He was speaking to me in Arabic, and he's black, living in Germany, and he is speaking to me in Arabic. Why? Because he lives with an Arab woman. His wife is Arab, so the culture is just so strong that it just, when you're around us, you're going to start speaking like us. You're going to start acting like us. You're going to start saying things like wallah. You're going to start saying things like salam alaikum. You're going to just start doing it naturally because you're around us so much. And it's a culture. It's just a culture. And yeah, so. But the race of Arabs is typically considered Caucasian, Mediterranean. Yeah. So, okay, let's Exactly. There is no Middle Eastern continent. Exactly. I know. We're considered Asian, technically Asian, Asian or white, but I don't know. I don't know what I look. I don't know what I look like. Some people have said I look Colombian. Some people have said I look nothing Latina, that I look straight Arab. Some people have even said I look Asian. I've gotten Asian, like thinking, thinking, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to do that, but you guys understand what I mean. I've gotten that I look Greek. People have said that I look Greek, or they said that I look Persian. Okay, but I'm not Persian, but still. Anyway, all right. So I am going to bring up this video for us to watch because I want us to make this kind of a shorter stream, but I want us to, I want us to enjoy first. Here we go. Okay, so I have a few videos for you actually, now that I see what I pulled them up. You guys ready? Here we go. All right, so I have one, and this is just a clip. Now this clip is to speak about how Democrats feel about illegal aliens. Just because we're just talking about the illegals, watch this clip with me and see what you think. Here we go. So this is about illegals coming to live with Democrats. Ready?
Anyone can come to the U.S. Like
absolutely. Go to the Statue of Liberty. What's it say? All is welcome.
Dude, this is great because I just happened to pick up 3 guys from Honduras. Well, they were at Home Depot. They're from Honduras and they have nowhere to go. So this just works out perfect. Look, Hector takes medication twice a day, and right now they got to use the bathroom. All 3 of them.
Gracias.
Is it cool if they stay here?
No.
Why not? What do you mean?
I don't know them. Who are they?
So they can't stay here then? It's cool if they come to the country, just not your house.
No.
Police.
So you guys heard that. He's like, oh, everybody's welcome. But as soon as they came to his house, he's like, oh, I have these 3 guys from Honduras. The one has medicine. You need to give him medicine twice a day. All of them have to go poop right now. They can come in your house, right? No, you can't do that. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you, here, let me take this off the screen because I want to pull it up first. You said Middle Easterns look so multicultural. You could say that because there are people who mix that look like us, but we're not multicultural. We are a specific peoples. Like, we have our own unique look. What, Samuel?
I was just going to point out that the Middle East happens to be right smack in the middle of several major trade routes throughout history, so they would have, cultural influences from Asia and Europe and Africa as well.
Let's get you up out of here. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying we do have a unique look, not because we are mixed. I don't believe that we're mixed. I don't believe I'm mixed with Asian. And, well, I did do the DNA test, and it did come out that I was like 7 to 10% Asian. But that's not the point. The point is that we have our own look. We are our own people. And I don't think it's because we're extremely mixed. I think there's a reason. Middle Easterners look like Mexicans with tans. Where's Carrie? Put him in the, you're going to timeout right now. You will not call, you're going to the naughty corner right now. Troy says, Lioness, if you had introduced yourself and claimed to be Italian, I would have believed you. I've gotten that before as well. I've gotten that before as well. Technically, you're African. No. Middle East is not Africa. The African, what you're talking about is North African Middle Easterners. That would be Egyptians, Algerians, Libyans. Those are all technically Africans, but they're Middle Easterners too. They're Arabs as well. Those are the ones that you're talking about. I am not. I'm Lebanese. We are in the Mediterranean area. We're closer to Israel and Jordan, and yeah. So we wouldn't be considered African. We are actually Middle Easterners. But I know Middle East is not a continent. We're technically on Asia. Asia is connected to us. we're not in Africa. But I get what you're saying. Does that make, he said, does that make me part Japanese too? What? If my mom was born in Japan, does it make, well, no, it's not about, what? Are you Japanese? Okay. Hi, Quantum. I didn't see you here. You said, what do the DNA tests mean when they say that you're Asian? Do they mean Sino Asian or like Russian Asian or Indian Asian? They said that it was more like East Asian. They said the DNA test, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was Eastern Asian. And I have no Eastern Asian family. So I'm like, how can I be Eastern Asian? That doesn't make any sense. But Samael says that Genghis Khan was mating with anything and everything that came in front of. So he's saying that it could be from that.
That's not the word I used.
Well, I'm not going to say the word. Stop. Stop. The Levantine area. Exactly. Wait, where is it? There you go. It's the Levantine area. That's exactly, that's my race. I'm more of like, I hate even calling it that because I feel too like close to Israelis, but yeah. Yeah, Lebanon is in Asia, not Africa. It's okay. A lot of people get confused. It's okay. Republican Ranger. Hi, Republican Ranger. He says, I love to say to people that we should have open borders, that they should open up their door in their home and invite everybody. And the reasons that they give for the reasons why they will not do it are the exact reasons why we typically say we don't want to do that for the country. Like, apply the same rules that you apply from your house to your country. You don't know these people. You don't know them from Adam. You don't know their names. You don't know where they've been. You don't know who they've been touching, who they've been around. You don't know what diseases they're bringing. Just as you wouldn't allow just any random person in your house around your children, it's the same way we feel about illegal immigrants coming into this country, because they are then going to be a part of the American family. So, okay, so are you guys ready? Here we go. So let's continue. I have a video that I would like to show you all, and it's rather long, but
anyone can come to the U.S. Like,
Absolutely. Go to the
sorry.
Statue of Liberty. What's it say?
I think we can get through it though. Here we go. Oh my gosh, there was a teacher saying that teaching proper English to Black students is racist, because she said that if a child is here, she said if a child is used to saying ax instead of saying ask, that is racist to try to force the child to say it any other way. She said the child learns to say ax at home, and this is how they culturally speak. So we shouldn't try to change that, and changing that is racist, and it is colonial to try to force people to not speak their native tongues. So your native tongue is to speak an improper form of the language of the country that you live in. That is what these people, these liberals, consider a native tongue, is to speak the improper version of the language of the country that you live in. Oh my gosh. Now, would this fly in any other country? Would this fly? Ask yourselves that. If you were in, I don't know, Japan, and you are not speaking proper Japanese, right? You don't speak it properly. Would the other Japanese say that it is wrong to teach you to speak proper Japanese? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, you saw her, Larry? Yeah, she's dumb as heck. Exactly. All right, I'm pulling up the video now. Now, this video might infuriate you all, just like it infuriated me. It's rather loud. Sorry, I jumped because it's loud in my ears. But this video is of a woman. She is so drunk she can't even stand, and she got pulled over by the police. She also had children in the car. So I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit just because it's loud in my ear, and I hope you guys can still hear it. Just let me know if you can't. All right, here we go. Full screen. I'm going to lower the audio just slightly. Here we go.
There is a Cadillac driving and he's drunk. He's sort of all over the road. And we're coming up down by Love's Landing. He's going to hurt somebody.
So you've had not one sip of alcohol?
No, I actually got off work. I'm just tired. So I'm very surprised if you got calls about me because I just
110% without doubt, because they gave us directions all the way to you stopping right here. So you was passing on double yellows, running off the road.
Oh, I have not passed anything. I can say that 100%.
All right, maybe you didn't pass, but they said you were swerving over the lines.
No.
Running off the road.
It wasn't no swerving, no running off the road, none of that. I actually let vehicles pass me. That's why I pulled over, because it's actually an SUV that was running up on me. And so I pulled over to let people cars.
Okay. So how come your speech is so slow, lethargic? It's slurred. I can hear you slurring.
I'm honestly tired.
I mean, just shoot me straight. If you're drinking today.
I'm telling you, 100%. Like I just got off work.
Let me ask you all a question. Watching this video, let me ask you to make a guess or place your bets on this. How many of you all think that she is going to turn violent when she is confronted about being sloppy drunk? Or how many of you guys think that she will be peaceful? How many of you think that she will throw out the race card, like BTK says? And how many of you think, she's going to call the children's fathers to come get them? I want to hear what you guys think is going to happen in this situation.
All the way around. And I come back out to 441.
Another thing, I see one kiddo's in a seat, but the other one's not in a seat. Actually, it doesn't look like either one of them is in a seat, are they?
And
Where's their car seats at?
I even got the Red Bull. I just got off of work. Man, you should have stopped.
I gotcha. Can you hand me your driver's license?
Yeah, yes. That's not cool. By sometime like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Coming from work, so I know my job. If I just check out, I have a nursing license.
Okay.
Oh God! Wow. I just cannot do this.
All right.
Like I'm like a few miles down.
Where are you?
I need to go.
Where are you headed?
On 6th Boston Street, the same license.
Where's that?
The elder son.
Just sit tight just for a second. I'll be back up here with you, okay?
I'm not.
She can barely speak. And the thing is, I first saw this. I just saw the beginning parts. I didn't watch the whole thing. Now, when I saw the first parts, I really didn't think that she was that drunk because she sounds like she can speak. Sometimes you never know how people speak. Sometimes people just speak a certain way. So I thought she was not that bad. But now that I'm listening to it again, I'm like, this woman really cannot speak. Right? Oh, here he goes. He's going back. Okay, wait. He's going back.
Head on up here. I'm going to have one of them drive your car, okay? Because I don't think you're fit to be driving.
I am. I know I seem emotional.
It's not that. You seem intoxicated to me. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Can you get one of them?
I can do a sobriety test. I'm pretty sure I can pass it.
Okay.
Some people, like, don't even.
Okay, so she has children in the back seat. This is pathetic. So she's getting out. They're going to try to get her to do a couple of sobriety tests. As she stands up, can I say something to you all? As she stands up, I've never drunk before, so I don't know how it feels. But let me ask you guys this. This woman, when she was sitting in her car, she was semi-okay, right? Once she stood up, look at her now. Look at the way she is now. She can't, is it, for all the drinkers out there, when you're sitting down, do you feel less drunk versus when you stand up? Because I feel like when she stood up, the circulation of her body just exaggerated the alcohol content in her body. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not a drinker, but I'm asking you all who drinks. Are you more drunk when you stand up versus sitting down, or are you more drunk when you're relaxed and sitting down versus standing up and active? Because this woman looks like, as soon as she stood up, like the alcohol just hit her right there. That's what it looks like. Let's see what she's saying.
This knee is bigger than this knee, but we gonna work with it. Whenever you ready, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm just gonna have her block traffic so we don't have to worry about cars coming through. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to drink Red Bull because I just got off at 2. They caught me off at 2:45, and it's just not even 2:45.
All right. So I can tell again, talking to you now, you're slurring.
Yeah.
So let me ask you again: have you had any alcohol?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Have you had any alcohol? No. I love it.
It's visibly bigger than that last one. But hey,
I'm just.
whatever y'all determine,
okay.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we trying to.
It don't matter.
I'm just trying to get some duct tape out so we can start.
All right.
I got right there. Don't go anywhere.
Gosh, she looks like a newborn pony.
Wait, just stay right there.
Oh,
just stand
sorry.
still.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just need that back. I'm so sorry. Oh.
What's the matter?
What's up? I don't have insurance. I already went hospital. You're okay. Right, and we had to pay that bill.
How did this woman think that it was a good idea to get behind the wheel with your precious angels in the back seat and drive like this? The disregard, and I think people like this should get their children taken away from them. I'm sorry, you can't be a proper parent like this. There's no way.
Of course, I can give you that.
Here, do me a favor.
Way.
Hang on. Come stand on this line for me right here. I want you to stand on this line with your heels on the line and stand facing me. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I want to confirm.
Hey.
Do you field sobriety for me?
Wait, did she just say hey? Wait, let me go back a little bit. I swear he said something like something. She said hey. Wait.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I want to confirm you're willing to do field sobriety for me? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Can I ask you guys, for all the drinkers out there, is drinking painful or something? Why does she look like she's struggling to get a bowel movement out or something? I don't know. This is why we are taught to not drink as Muslims. We don't do this. I don't know what she's feeling.
Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
All right. At this time, you're being placed under arrest, under suspicion of DUI. Okay.
That's fine.
I think you've been drinking. Stand up straight.
Yeah.
Stand up. Devil.
Yeah.
Stand up. What are you doing? You've been standing fine this whole time.
No.
Stand straight up. Let go.
Stand up. Which one's she going in? We're just
That one, 1909.
Stand up. Come on. I know. I'm trying to help you. You got to stand up, though.
She just snorted like a pig. I don't want to listen to all the screaming. Let's see if she's screaming.
Stand up.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, about that view. Sorry.
All right. Have a seat right in here. Look up.
Yeah.
Have a seat right here.
Okay.
Turn around, butt first.
Okay.
Butt first.
Turn around.
Stand up. Put your foot in there. Put your leg in there.
Yeah.
Okay, go stand. Get in the car.
There you go. Yep, lift your leg.
You're
Lift
making
it.
this more difficult.
Lift it. Come on, turn around butt first.
Let me ask you guys another question. So this lady, she was like in the car. She wasn't like this. She was kind of lucid. Why all of a sudden now that she's out of the car and she's up and standing, all of a sudden she's uncontrollable? What is this?
Essentially, she's had too much to drink, but if you're in a stationary position, you don't feel the effects as much. So as soon as she got up, it hit her hard. Plus, she's not in the air conditioning. She's out in the sun. That will also compound things. There's a number of different things. She has clearly had enough that she's got alcohol poisoning at this point. That's why she can't stand up straight, is because she's dizzy as hell.
So it's extreme dizziness?
But that's one of the things that happens, yes.
Keela says oxygen hit her brain.
Mm-hmm.
Sub-Zero says I found my future wife, y'all.
So
Sub-Zero. He likes them messy, huh? Oh, he said, well, I could have lived my life without seeing that. Okay, you have to get down, Keela, Samuel, because without what you hear, I can't get the video up. Now I'm hurling. But the thing is, I didn't mooing bison. Moo, moo. Sorry. Okay. I'm back.
She is 10:15. Back to Lake. Have a 10:32 operator and route to the jail, please.
Is Rudolph your daddy? Grandpa? You know what daddy's name is? Is Rudolph? It's Terrence. Hi, this is Deputy Whitehead. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck is you going with?
You're up.
Okay, so you guys are right. It looks like she's gonna get violent a little bit.
Were you scared? Yeah. You like stuffed animals? Yeah. All right, which one?
That is so sweet. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That I'm not gonna get emotional. But for the kids to go from being in a situation where they were scared with mama driving all over the road and they were worried to having this interaction with the officers and being terrified that something's going to happen to mommy, that they're going to, haul mommy away and we're never going to see her again. You know how kids think. And to being interacted with the police in that fashion where she had Beanie Babies ready. And she comes and that's not her job as a police officer. Remember we were talking about tipping? Now that is a woman that deserves to be tipped because she went above and beyond. She didn't just do her job. She did more than her job. That is beautiful. And I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do it.
All right, you ready to walk?
I'm ready.
You okay?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna sit you up, okay? Can you do that?
I'm like 250.
We got a chair for you right here.
Wait, what? She was released on a $3,000 bond? Are you freaking kidding me? Is this the legal system in America? Did you guys see how she was? $3,000, which means she probably only had to pay 10% if she didn't get a signature bond. And they wonder why people don't learn. If she only had to pay 10% of that, All right. But well, that's the video. I didn't see the ending, so it's racist to test her. Yeah, probably. Wow, says Zealand. Exactly. I can't. And then we wonder why people don't learn in America. I told you guys, the American justice system, the American disciplinary system. The reason I said Ameriki is because in Arabic we say Ameriki. So the American disciplinary system, it does not work. Timeout and these low bonds do not work. This is the reason why America has the crime that it has now. This is the reason why nobody respects the law now in America. It's a big joke. Oh, her babies deserve better. Her babies definitely deserve better. She was probably released that same day. $3,000? $3,000 after what you just did, putting the lives of your children, 2 counts of child neglect is not enough. She should have been charged with way more. I would have thrown the book at her. She could have killed those children that day. And herself. Her babies need her because she's strong and independent. Guys, no. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Neil. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. This has been great. It was just a short not midweek, you understand, beginning of the week stream. I might be back on Wednesday, possibly. We'll see. But for now, I have to take off. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Have a great week, everyone. And I think with that, I yield my time. Have a great week. Good night.